Hey guys, author Portia Dion here, and it is my Wednesday update. Actually, it's a week late, I know, but I had some things going on. Life was lifing. But I have a writing update, and I'm so super excited. So I finally finished Medusa Untold. It is off with beta readers right now. I have 2 of them, maybe open to, a couple more there, but it's done. Like, not done, but I'm done drafting. No more new scenes. Hopefully there's not many plot holes or anything in there that I will have to fill in that the betas find. But yeah, no more new scenes. No more drafting. I'm so super excited. So they have it. After they get it back to me, of course, I'll take it through another round of editing. Then I'll get it off to an editor for them to look at and fine tune, all that stuff. And in the meantime, I'll be working on cover creation and stuff. I've been in touch with a number of illustrators lately, a whole lot, to the point where it's really overwhelming. Y'all just pounce on a person if they put on, threads, because that's where I mentioned on threads was that, what I need to be doing is working on the cover for Medusa Untold. And when I say y'all pounced, it was so many y'all, I ended up having to turn the comments off or make it to where only people that I followed could comment on there, because y'all was just doing way too much. And it hit me up in the DMs on Instagram. My goodness, it was a bit much. However, the illustrator I want to work with, she won't be available until January. I think I'm going to wait until she's available there. But some of the other illustrators that I worked with, or that I talked to, I have something else in mind for y'all. So I just got to get my coins together so I could do that, and I'll be in touch with y'all then. But I'm done with Medusa. So I have a new main writing project. It is not one of my main 7 that I picked out. I think I told you guys about in my last writing update. It's not. No, my new main one is not one of the main 7. It's actually a story that I started about a while after I started Medusa. Why I stopped working on this story, I do know. I do know why I stopped working on this story. And it wasn't the story. It was someone who was insisting that they be in the story. My old boss, who was insisting that I put him in the story. He so badly wanted to be a love interest in the story. And I make my guys attractive. At least someone who's going to be attractive to me and my readers. I did end up naming a character after him. That's going to change. So it's Project Rebel Love. It initially started with the title Stuck With Me. And that's because of a song with that same title by Tamia that kind of prompted this story in my head. So I'm printing out what I had written, and I've been going through it. I've gone through the first 3 chapters, made some tweaks, but I'm falling in love with the characters again. Selena and Drew, I'm falling in love with them again, and they are hot. They are hot, okay? Just from the get-go, the chemistry between them, they fall hard and fast. Y'all, my adult books, with Medusa being the exception, my adult books, they don't wait long, okay, for anything, for love, for lust, to get it out. They don't wait, okay? So they are hot and heavy. pretty, early on in the story, and I love it. I feel like I'm getting back into like the origins of where I want to be as an author. Not where I want to be, but like the type of stories I'm telling when I started. So that's a good feeling there. Because if you don't know, Medusa is very different. There's no smut whatsoever in Medusa. There's some lust, but there's no actual smut or anything like that on the pages. The lust, essentially, it does nothing but leads to Medusa's betrayal by the crown and the gods, and that's as far as it goes. Yeah, I'm happy to be writing this story. I'm not. It's definitely a hot and heavy romance there, but it's also set at like kind of like an end of the world as we know it type of deal, kind of like Handmaid's Tale, in a sense, where you see the beginning of like this organization that's taken over everything as we know, and they're removing rights and restricting where people can go and movement and stuff. So the relationship is kind of a forced proximity type thing, but it's also kind of a kidnapping. It's a in many ways a dark romance. It's a kidnapping without old girl realize that she was even being kidnapped. She doesn't find out until later. It will make sense in the story, I promise. But yeah, that's my writing update. Yeah, so I hope October is beautiful for all of you, and I'll be back the first Wednesday of next month with another writing update. Okay, take care.